Hello, hopefully you're doing pretty well. My name is Deborah. I'm an independent designer of Chalk Couture, and today's project is going to be Season's Best Kit. Unfortunately, as far as I know, this is no longer available. I'm hoping they bring this back, at least this type of surface, because I really like the idea of it. But if you were able to get the kit, I just wanted to show you how to do it. Now, with the kit, it comes with the instructions. It gives you design suggestions right here, as you can see. Okay, like the color combinations. And they're in the instructions. Also, you need to put it together, and I will do that as we get close, as, you know, I get the surfaces done. It also has the 3 paint trays. You've got your 2 little accessory wood chips here. These are like little wood chips. You have your transfers. Okay. Along with instructions, and it also comes with, this is a reusable surface and it's double-sided. Okay, so it has a front and a back, and it also came with the candy apple, bright white, and shimmer gold. Now I already have some white paste in a jar, so I will not be opening up this packet, and I had done a video demonstrating how to open up the packets using this color. I'll be using the shimmer gold, and I will be adding also will be the shimmer silver, shimmer spruce, and I believe this is pesto. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started here. Now, because I'm using multiple colors, I've got a damp towel so I can clean off my mini squeegee, and I'm going to be using a ceramic plate instead of the trays. So I'm going to set those aside. Now, I mentioned this in previous videos, but you want to keep the sleeve that your transfers come in, because you want to use this for storage. So they have that little flap that you open up. It's adhesive, and like I said, it also has the instructions. So we're going to set that aside also. Now this is the fall one, and this is the Christmas one. I think, seeing that I have the red out right now, I'm going to do the Christmas one first. Now these are the little accessories that you could add to the chips there. So you're going to need to cut those. So you just grab a pair of scissors, and along those lines there, you just go ahead and cut. And I think I'm going to use the Snowflake and the Wreath. And what did I do with my marker? Oh, here it is. So, on the back of the transfer, I'm going to write Snow. And why I'm writing on the back of the transfer, and I'm just going to write Wreath, is so that way when I go, after I clean and my transfer is dried, I can re-adhere it, because there's a shiny side and a matte side. I do not want to adhere it to the matte side, so to prevent that, I write on the back of it. Okay, so I'm just going to set that aside, and I'm just going to write Christmas on here. All right, I'm going to set aside my paste packets. I'm going to set aside that. I'm not using that one. Now, first thing we need to do is we need to fuzz our transfer. All right. I'm going to start standing up so that way I can align this a little bit better. Okay. And you want to peel your transfer off. Start at the corner and then from the middle. That way you don't distort or possibly stretch your transfer. It is sticky. Now hopefully you can see this is the shiny side, so that's the shiny side. That's why we write on the matte side, so we don't accidentally adhere it to the wrong side once it's clean and dried, because these are reusable transfers. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on my fuzzing cloth. Now if you don't have a fuzzing cloth, you can also use a towel. I'm just going to go ahead and lay this on there. Start at the corner and go from the middle and pull up. Now you can see I've got some fuzzies here that are going to get in the way. So I'm going to have to pick those off because that will prevent the ink. Not ink, I'm sorry, not the ink. The paste, the washable paste from going through. All right, I'm going to lay this down because those little things you want as smooth as possible surface. So I'm just going to, well, try to. I trim my nails too short. I use my fingernails for tools and it's just like, ah. Okay, that should be good enough. All right, I'm going to set that aside. And now I'm going to try to center this as best as I can on my surface. Make sure my surface is cleared off. Now, if you like to have everything completely symmetrical, you are more than welcome to measure. I just eyeball. That's what works for me. Let me hold that up. I need to move it over, I think, just a hair. And that's just fits in here. No wiggle room. All right. Okay, let me hold that up. Looks centered enough to me. Okay, I'm going to start in the middle. I kind of work my way and then off to the sides. And that way you can try to make sure there are no wrinkles, air bubbles, any fuzzies, maybe raising the surface to where the paste might be able to seep underneath. Okay, this is, I gotta see if I can get this picked up. All right. I don't want to stick it on itself, but that corner right there, I'm not going to, actually, you know what, I'm going to get a toothpick. Oh, here, I do have a toothpick here. I'm going to get a toothpick. See if that might help me be able to get the corners up, because this literally just fits in here. Yeah, that will work. So if you're going to use this, get a toothpick. But I'm just going to even it right there. All right, now I have to decide on my colors. This is what takes time. I'm going to do Shimmer Spruce, I think right here. I'm going to do silver on the bells. I think I'm going to do the Shimmer Gold over here on the stars. I'm going to do red here. I'm going to do red on the border. And I think I'm going to do the wording in Shimmer Gold. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to use my white paste on the little snowflakes on the inside. I'm going to do the exterior all red. And I think these little dots here I'm going to do also in silver. So, first things first, I'm going to go ahead and get my colors. So you need to go ahead and knead your packets. So let's just get that done now. And this one I've already opened. This one I'm going to use this one on the fall side. So I'm going to wait on that one. And the candy apple, I have already squeezed some out. If I need more, then I'll open that up. All right, so I need to work this down. Almost the top. I have not used the silver or the shimmer spruce yet, so I'm excited to see how these look. All right, and my scissors. They're hiding underneath my fuzzy. I was like, wait a minute, I could have swore I had them. All right, I'm just gonna clip the corner off. corner off. And the corner off. All right, we're gonna just put a little bit. You can see that. And squeeze some of this out. Okay. Lay that there. Don't think I need much silver, but well, I think that is more than enough silver. Green, shimmer spruce. Oh, that's a beautiful green. Okay, I don't think I'm going to need that much of that either. So I'm just doing that one little area. All right, tidy up here. And I need my little mini squeegee here. Let's see, seeing that the red is so so bright, I think I'm going to work my way inside and then work my way out. All right, I want it to do the Snowflakes White, so I'm just going to open up my paste, my white paste. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to bump the camera there. Okay. I actually might need to use my my multi-tool. I have to clean the edge of my jar there. Okay. I'm just using the tip of this. I probably should use my multi-tool. Here, I'm going to scrape this off and I'm going to clean this off. I just have an old dish towel here that I got damp. So I could clean this off because I will be using other surfaces. Okay, this is the multi-tool. This is good for getting in small areas. But I mean, if you want to save time, you can do it all the same color. I thought it looked nice if I had these additional colors. That's just my preference. Okay. Oh yeah, that works good. All right, little snowflakes on the inside. And I think that is it. I believe that is all the little white ones in here. Little bit snowflakes. Okay, let me wipe this off. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to do the little dot silver. So I'm just going to dab that on the corner. Okay, put that there. Oh yeah, I feel like a little is going to go a long way. All right, and I wanted to do the bells silver. Silver bells. Okay, I think I have the silver covered. All right, I'm gonna do those red and then the green. Okay, I'm gonna do the green first. I'm gonna do the spruce. Now I will post a link to at least the accessories, like the fuzzing cloth, the mini squeegees. They come in a pack of 12 though, but I will do the small squeegee also, and the multi-tool. So I will go ahead and post that. It would go a lot quicker if I just did all one color, which I probably should have just done that for you. Add a little bit more here. But at any time during this video you enjoyed watching this or you found it informative, be sure to like my channel, subscribe, and hit that notification bell also. Let me see. Oops, I forgot a leaf, part of a leaf here. Alright, I have extra on here. A lot of extra. You know what? I think I'm just going to go ahead and do the little strings that these are hanging off of. The little cords. I think I'm just going to do those in green too while I'm here. Now I think this frame would be really good if you have, because you don't have to use the base or stand on it. You could probably just use the frame itself. And I think a 5x7 would fit in here really nice, which is a size 8 transfer. Alright. Make sure I have everything. I believe I do. Alright. We're going to wash this one off. I think I'm done with the green. Go in here with the gold because I want to do the little stars gold. Now you do not have to do these colors. Like I said, the kit came with the red, the gold, and the white. And they did the lettering, they did the entire middle all white, and they did the edges. Well, not the entire, they did the snowflakes gold. I'm sorry, I have not seen a gold, well. Golden snowflakes falling from the sky, and I thought, oh, I'll do that white. And I, by chance, with my designer kit, I had gotten some of these colors, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and use these just to show you don't always have to do it how they give it to you. It's just suggestions. It's all it is suggestions. You can design your kit however you want to do that. Alright, let me see if I can get some of this wording now with the small squeegee. I might have to, in some areas, use the multi-purpose tool. I'm going to use the red last. Okay. Just kind of glop it on there. I know that's a real technical term. You can take excess off. Okay, let me go this direction. Put some more gold out. Alright. Oops, I need to get the top of my G here. Let's see if I can get the two look on here. Actually, where is my... I need to scrape this excess that's building up there. You know what? Let me see if I can just kind of dibble this on there. Make sure I have, oh, there's part of the K I did not get. And part of my B up there. All right. I think I might have it all. Let's see. I think so. All right, let's move down to the lower part. Definitely gonna need, I think, to put out some more gold. Squeeze out some more gold. Oh, I got silver on me. Okay. Oh, it is so sparkly. This is my E. All right. All right, I'm gonna need to be a little careful here. I've got a little silver dot. I guess it won't hurt if it gets covered in gold, but. And I have my little swoosh down here. Well, I'm glad I have this little stir stick here. That was close. All right, I think I have, let me make sure I've got my L there. All right, I've got a little thick there, so let's just scrape off that excess. Okay, now we're gonna go to the red. And I think with the red, let me get this cleaned off, I'm going to use the multi-purpose tool. Oh, I had it sitting out there a little too long. Okay, we can't use that part. All right. I'm sure this red is going to stain this transfer, which is, it's normal. for your transfers to get stained. Sorry if I'm being so quiet. I'm just concentrating here because this is close to the edge. Okay, and I wanted to do my little ornaments there, red. Okay. I think that is it. Let's see how this turns out. All right, I'm going to wipe this off before that dries on. All right, it's now going to be time for the peel and reveal. All right, I'm going to use my toothpick here. Hopefully I can get that lifted up off the corner. Okay, this is pretty tight in there. I'm just going to use that corner and work my way across. Hopefully you can see this. All right, and then we just slowly lift it up. Okay, I already see what happened is my snowflakes didn't turn out, neither did my little silver dots. You know why that is? It's because it dried. It had dried before I was able to lift it up. So I'm not sure if I would be able to fix that. What I probably should have done is, let me see if I can get a Q-tip moist. Because it was taking me so long to get this done, I probably should have, when it was still wet, pulled it up and then laid it back down. I'm going to add a little water to this and see if this helps. With a Q-tip, let's see what happens. But that is the potential. I've heard of it. Because what happens is that paint dries in those little the mesh part of the stencil, and when it does it, it does not transfer over. So there is a possibility some of this may not turn out. So let's see if doing this works. If not, then I will have to wash the transfer and try this again. Let's hope. No, it did not work. Well, hopefully the rest of this turned out. Well, those little snowflakes worked, but these on top, they're just not. I wonder if, hold on. Let's just try this. Let's just try. Not giving up yet. I'm not too worried if the little silver dots don't show up. But I would like the snowflakes to be there. All right. Let's try again and see. No. No. All right, and my two did not. All right. I'm going to push this back down. Not got too much water there. Oh, great. Now I've got a pink snowflake. If I can watch that one will come through. I haven't seen gold ones, but now I'm going to see a pink one. That's too funny. All right. I'm just moistening the Q-tip here. And let's see if we can get some of that gold on there. I probably got too thin or it dried. Okay. And another thing, I think what I'm going to suggest doing next time if I'm going to do a multicolor, I'm going to use a piece of plastic wrap. No, those snowflakes aren't coming out. I mean, maybe if I let it set there a little bit longer, it might. There, that all worked. Let's see. Slowly. Okay. My little ornament didn't turn out. Got paint on there. Okay, let's try that. Where's my Q-tip? There we go. Let's see. Okay, some of the red on the edge. Now, to me, personally, it doesn't bother me. To me, it kind of gives it that worn look to it. But if it does bother you, just go ahead and lay it back down a little bit. Get a Q-tip, moisten the tip. This one, obviously, we will only be using for red. And then just kind of go over it a little bit to moisten that up. Basically reactivate that paste a little bit. And just to be on the safe side, we will do the rest of this down here. We haven't pulled this up yet. I'm not trying to take the paste off. I'm just trying to make sure if it hasn't completely dried, try to moisten it a little bit more. So, let's see how this goes. A little bit. I think if I let it set a little bit more, or use my tool, there, let me try using the tool. Let's try that and see what happens. Yeah, that helped. That helped in some areas. Like I said, it doesn't bother me, but what I would suggest doing, if that should happen to you, moisten the tip of a Q-tip, kind of give it a couple minutes to set, and then use your multi-purpose tool. You know, lay it back down and use your multi-purpose tool. Or your squeegee. Okay, let's get the rest of this pulled up. Oops. And see what we have. There we go. I'm going to leave it like that. Here, I've got a little pan of water. I'm going to set this in. Now, my snowflakes obviously did not turn out up on the top. So, with the other end of the Q-tip, I'm going to moisten that. And I am just going to try to clean them off. Now that bit is dried, so I'm going to have to use my fingernail. Alright, we're going to get a little... Let's see, do I have a dry end on this towel? Yes. I'm going to turn this around here. See, not everything turns out exactly right the first time, and I'm glad these things happen so that way we can learn from them. Alright, I'm going to get a Chalk White because there's a little residue on there to see if I can get that off. Okay. I am fine without a snowflake being up there. But if it bothers you, you can go ahead and clean off your transfer and try to reapply it. Or just, let me see what we got going on here. Here, I've got this toothpick. Let's see, we're going to dip this into some white paint. Or paste, I should say. And we're just going to do our own. Now it's a bit thicker than the others, but hey, it is doable. Look at that. Let me fix this one up. Or not. But all in all, I really like how it turned out. Alright, I don't like this one. That one I don't like. So we're just going to leave well enough alone. If you have a fine liner paintbrush, you could use that. Let's see. I'm just going to put the cap on there. Little itty bitty crumbs there. I'm going to have to. But I do like how it turned out. So you can see that. So there's some lessons learned there. But it doesn't bother me. I mean, to me that kind of gives it a worn antique-y look to it. Actually, I kind of like how it turned out. I really do. Okay, so although I'm pretty sure most of this is dry, I'm going to use my drying tool just to be on the safe side. And there we go. Now, we need to do our little chips here. That's when we do the wreath. We have to fuzz. Now, I'm going to try to put this, center this. Okay. top. Does it look like it's kind of in the center there? See, I like how that hole lines up at the top where you put the cord through, but it's just not quite centered. And you do that. All right, I think that is good enough. I'll rub it. All right, I have this feeling this is probably dried. Well, kind of. But if it should be starting to dry a little bit, you can add a couple of drops of water to it. All right, you can see what I'm doing. I'm just using my multi-purpose tool here, and I'm getting the greenery. I really like the shimmer pine look color. That's just perfect for this. I'm trying to avoid those little dots because I like to make those red, but if one turns up green, I don't care. Or you could do them gold, or do them all green. You are in control of how you want this to look. Okay, I think I have all those. Let me wipe this off. Let me see if I have any red in here that is. There we go. So red. Red. Let's see. Red one here. I was thinking about doing gold, but you know what? I've got this red on here, so we'll just do it all red. All right, let me wipe that off. And then we'll peel the corners and see how this turned out. Oh, that is just too stinking cute. Too cute. There we go. All right, let me get my heating tool here. And dry that off, because on the back side we will use that for the fall one. There we go. I think that would be dry enough. And then I'm going to use silver for the snowflake. Okay, we're going to fuzz. I think that's pretty good. And then, let me see there. I think that's pretty close. Let me flatten that out, make sure it is smooth. Here, I want to get all that pink off, the red, I should say. All right. And then we will do this in silver. Yeah, I will definitely put a link with a shopping cart. That cart will be editable, so that way if you get any detailed transfers, this multi-tool, I'll tell you, this has been a saver. Definitely worth it. All right, let me wipe that off. Okay, now let's peel it. Oh, I like that. That is adorable. I like that a lot. All right, we'll get the little heating tool on this one too. Perfect. I think that will be dry enough. All right, now we are going to move to the autumn. You know what? I'm going to go get myself another plate. Just in case I need to add some more colors here. Okay. I'm going to flip this over, and now we are going to do the autumn. I'm not sure if I'm going to do any red or not. Okay. I had this planned out, and now I don't. I'm going to do these in the Pesto. These are the colors I'm going to, is that, there's, okay. Shimmer. I think this is Pesto. I'm going to use this color for the oak leaves. I'm going to use this for these exterior leaves. If I'm able to, I'm going to do the little gold dots. I think I'm going to do this wording in red. And I think I'm going to do fall in gold. I was going to try to do an ombre effect, but I think it might take a little too long. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to use the leaf, the little leaves here, and I'm going to use the acorn. And this one, give thanks, I'm going to save for another project. All right, the Sharpie marker, I'm just going to write L and A. All right. Need to get my colors out here. I've got some shimmer. I'm not going to use any more red. Okay, let's get you out there. I really like that color. That is a nice color. All right, the Pesto. I'm not sure if I'm going to need this extra plate or not. Is this Pesto? Yes, this is Pesto. All right, give that a knead. Let's see if I can get this out here. I might have to retrim it. It may have dried. I'm just going to take a little bit off there to reopen that. Okay. Oh, that's going to look really nice for the oak leaves. All right, I'm going to just set that there. And then gold. I think I have enough gold out, but I might need to put some more on. All right, so we're going to go ahead and fuzz. All right, that's if I can get this off of here. There we go. Oh, I forgot to write on the back of here, white fall. Okay. And we will set that aside. Now we're going to go ahead and fuzz. Actually, I like this side better. I like the interior. It is soft and the pile is finer. Okay. I think that is enough. I'm going to set this aside. Oh, I do have another Q-tip. Good. All right. Make sure my surface is cleared off. Let me try to line this up. I mean, I'm glad it fits in here, but I would like to have a little bit more wiggle room. So Chalk Couture designers, if you're watching this, there's a little something there. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. All right, let me hold that up and see. I think that's pretty close. Okay, I like to start at the center and work my way out. Like I said, try to make sure that you don't have any. I'm not going to be using as many colors or as much detail as I did in the other one, so hopefully we don't have issues like we did with the first one. But you know what? Things like that, it's going to happen, and I'm glad that it happens so that way we can learn from it. Like I said, if you find any of this information useful, if it helps you, please by all means give it a thumbs up, like it, subscribe to my channel, and also, be sure to click that notification bell. All right, now, let's see, I got my tool and my mini. I think I said I was going to do this one white. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay, I'm going to put that in my paste. Okay, got a little bit there on my oak leaf. All right, so we got a little highlight on our oak leaf. Not the end of the world. Okay. Oh, shoot, I was going to do fall. I wanted to do fall gold. I just got all paste smearing happy. All right, I'm going to clear that off because I do want fall and gold. And then where is my toothpick? Oh, it's up here with paint on it. This is what we are going to do. I'm going to look that up. Oh, good grief, I'm making a mess. I'm having fun then. All right. I'm going to use my damp towel and I am going to wipe that off before it has a chance to dry. Okay. I'm going to take a disinfectant wipe. Okay. Blow on that. Give it a chance to dry a little bit, and I'm just going to relay my transfer down. All right. As we were. Now I'm probably going to have some white mixed in with my gold there. Okay, I did not have that. This might ooze underneath. Let's see. It's not as clear as I would like. Well, we're just learning all kinds of things of what not to do and try to fix it. And all right, let's make sure this is adhered. I thought I did, but apparently I didn't do it well enough. Okay, let's get our M up there. All right. Let me get the cap on this. I've got to clean the edge of that paste jar a little bit better so I don't get these little white bits. And I have got paint all over me. All right, we are going, I'm just going to go right in here and in the gold. Actually, I think I probably should. So we're just going to kind of mix a little bit of gold on here with the white. We're going to make it work. I would say with the shimmers, the shimmer paste, you need to lay it on quite a bit thicker than the other paste because it has all that fine mica glitter in it. Okay. Scrape this off. And we're going to scrape off our excess here. I think I'm going to do these little dots in gold. We're just going to get a little smoosh right there, here and there. Let's clean this off. Oh, I need the wet side. All right, just to be on the safe side. All right, let's get this a little moist. I have this feeling the letters are not going to come out the way I want them to. All right, let's get going with this. The shimmer I'm going to do on these. So I'm moving a little too slow here, I think, for what I'm wanting to do. So if you're wanting to do this, just go in, slap it on. Don't be too meticulous like I am being right now, I guess. can see what I'm doing. All right, we have that on. Now let's do the pesto for the oak leaves. So yes, I definitely suggest if you're going to do multiple colors to yeah, probably check on it, lift it up more frequently than I have, and be prepared to move a little bit quicker. As you can tell, I'm not accustomed to doing this with multiple colors like this. I'm just scraping off the excess here because this paste does dry quickly, and which means it's drying in that mesh screening, which will cause it to not come up all the way. Let's see how this, if it worked. Okay. The leaves, so lettering, I figured I would see, because you can see where it has dried in there. I could deal with some of this if it was a bit more legible. So, I'm just going to smooth this out some more. Oh, okay. And if I really don't like it that much, I can always just go ahead and clean it off and start anew. Okay, this one I used. That is always an option. It's probably too much water. Yeah, because of that is, I know it's gotta be doing it down here. So if you're gonna use, like I said, something that is detailed and you wanna do multiple colors or a larger transfer, be prepared to move quickly. And if you're not able to, which I get it, you know, believe me, I get it. It's what I'm doing right now. Just lift it up on occasion. And so that way it's not, see, I can deal with that one much better. It's not perfect, but okay. I need to water my end. Okay, the end right in here. Give it a chance to kind of work in here a little bit. All right. Let's see how we are doing here on the bottom. Okay. Use this, smooth it out. M was okay. Part of this O down here isn't. And then we would just use. All right, let's see how this is up here. Yeah, the end still didn't work out. Okay, my L. Okay. I love my color combinations. I'm just not happy how this is exactly turning out. Okay. And there we go. All right, it is not perfect by any means. Wait to get my dry Q-tip. It will dry some of this off, and you know what? A Q-tip here that I am using to get some of that moisture off. And then once it dries, you know what? Nobody would be the wiser. They would think this is how it's supposed to be. Okay. With the lettering. I think I just got rid of my tea. All right, where is my toothpick? Here it is. And we let that dry. And there we go. I mean, you can go in and fill this a little bit more if you would like to. Or like I said, if it bothers you that much, just start all over and just make sure that you lift up. But I think I'm going to kind of leave it like that because it's throughout most of the lettering. Thing is, I need to clean this off in between the H. But there we go. All in all, I think it's all right. I mean, it could be some improvements, but we are learning lessons here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and use my heating tool on this really quick. Let me get this covered up. Now you can see where there's a little bit of runoff where it had gotten it moist. You can go in with a Q-tip and clean that up. I do like that green, those shades of green, the shimmer and the pesto. That looks really nice. And I like the fall and the gold letters. I mean, I like the color choices. I just need to pull that up a little bit sooner. So lessons learned. I think I heard the saying before, perfectly imperfect. It gives it character. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close this up, and then I need to do my little Where's my acorn? Here it is. Okay, so I'm going to do the leaves on here. All right, I need 2 fuzz. Put my eyeballs on. Okay. Probably could come down a little bit more. You wouldn't think something this little would be hard to kind of center on. All right. Do that one. What do I want to do here? Where's my tool? All right, we will do this in Pesto. Okay, scrape off the excess. All right, let me clean the tip. And then those smaller leaves I'm going to do in the spruce. And those little dots. Okay, clean that off. And let's get this revealed. Let's peel this back and reveal it. Oh, I like how that turned out. Okay, we'll put that in that little pan of water that I have. And now we're going to do the acorn. And the acorn I am going to do, let's make sure that is down. Oh, I got little specks of glitter. We're going to do that in the gold. Okay, clean that off. And we will peel this back. Oh, it's really stuck on there. There we go. And there is the little, put that in the pan of water. Now I'm going to get the heat tool. Dry that up. That is dry. All right. I'm going to stack this up here. Now we need to put this together. All right. We have the base. Oh, I got a little red paint on there. I don't know how I managed that one. There we go. So it just screws on like that. Alright, and then we have the top here. There's a little pre-drilled hole. You screw that in. Doesn't have to be all the way. We're just going to go about that far. Okay. I'm just going to lay that down so you can see how it's coming along. And the kit also came with a black, like velveteen ribbon. My thing is, this needs to be a little bit more of a fine point. And then we just thread it through the hole as best as you can. Our hole should have been a little bit larger or used a thinner cord. And then just knot it. And I'll do a little knot here. Okay, that's your one end. All right, so the only thing we need to do is make sure that our things are knotting the same way, same direction. I need to trim that. It's just a little too thick for that hole. Let's try that. Okay. Make sure we are on the same page here. All right. Oops. Sorry. I'm like right next to my camera there. Didn't mean to bump it. All right, give myself a little bit more of a tail here. You want to always work down that knot. Okay, you can trim off that little excess there. Okay, and then all you do, now I know it's going to be kind of hard for you to see, but you just take this, let's see if I can get this in here. I know this is an extreme close-up shot, and then you can just go ahead and tie it and let it hang and just turn them, or you can just go ahead and drape it. It's up to you if you want to tie it or not. I mean, or you can just go ahead and drape them at any length that you would prefer to choose. Like that. And there is that one. Okay. There's the autumn one. And then you just flip it over, and then we have the Christmas one. And there you go. I do apologize for this taking a bit longer. There were some hang-ups here and there, but these were lessons to be learned from, and I'm glad it did happen. So that way things like this should arise, things we can do to try to fix them. All right, thank you so much for watching.